This is the gateway to Australia's most lucrative industry, iron ore. More than $100 billion worth of it is exported from this town every year. Port Hedland in Western Australia's north is also home to about 15,500 residents, a number that's only been increasing as more people move here for work.
This shows us everything we've got for rent in Port Hedland at the moment, and as you can see there's 8 properties.
The leased signs are a key indicator. This region, which is no stranger to massive property hikes, is on the cusp of another boom, with rents up 26% in the last year.
As the price of iron ore increases, so too does the cost of living in towns like Port Hedland. And while we haven't seen the $2,000 a week rental prices like we saw in the mining boom a decade ago, they're certainly heading in that direction.
Many of the big companies, like the Pilbara Ports Authority, provide housing for their workers. And as more people move here, including former fly-in, fly-out workers, finding somewhere to live is getting harder.
We literally are struggling to get housing for staff. It's that difficult. And when that happens, then you know you're in the middle of a boom.
With such limited supply, it's also making it hard for locals to find a home.
They do have to compete at times with applications from tenants who have the company leasing the property for them.
In the last 12 months, Australia's regional property market has outperformed the capital cities, with values up more than 15% on average, compared to almost 9.5%. And that's pushing rents up too, which have jumped about 3 times as much in the regions. In Port Lincoln, in South Australia's Eyre Peninsula, rents have risen 5% in the past year. Dylan Cowley tries to help young people find a place to live.
It's really tough at the moment.
The number of properties available is running out. Locals say many are being turned into short-term holiday rentals, and some landlords are now living in their investment properties after leaving major cities.
It's almost like there's a betting war going on between people who want rentals, where one person says, oh, I'll offer $280 a week, and another person goes, I'll offer $290, $300, and then the people who are just barely getting by can't get anywhere.
Back in the Pilbara, increasing rents are widespread.
About a 2.5-hour drive south of Port Hedland is the town of Karratha, which is also experiencing a property boom. So demand for rental places is also really strong. G'day Richard, how are you going?
Yeah, good, Rachel, yourself?
Very well, thank you.
This 4-bedroom home is on the market for $780 a week.
We're sitting under 1% vacancy throughout the town, and we've seen rents increase even through the year we had of COVID. 3 minor bedrooms, all have carpets and air conditioners as well.
Richard Naulls was in Karratha's property business long before the last boom a decade ago, and he says he's seeing a familiar trend.
We are already seeing people breaking their leases and moving back to Perth or the southwest because they just can't afford to be here anymore. So we'll come through into the Mules area.
Just how high prices in this part of Australia will go in this commodity boom, few are prepared to speculate. But as long as the industries that support these towns continue to outperform, just like the sun, rents will keep rising.